Welcome back, folks, to Farm Sim 2022. I am keeping an eye on this, and we do keep adding stuff in. We'll see how this goes, but you can see it's getting pretty close. We still are in August. We did buy this slurry spreader, and I am, in fact, super interested in using it. Also, from the last episode, it's been a few days, but we are going to keep feeding. As you can see, straw bales in pretty much for the rest of our life, it looks like. Um, all right, so we bought that slurry spreader. Let's go back over there. It was on sale a few episodes ago. We've run into an issue with this thing. Um, we're still going to try it, but it may be a little tougher. So you'll see, I'll connect two-track TED. And you're going to see the back of this thing go straight up. You can see the back wheels are not touching. Oh, I guess they are, but you can see now they're not. All right. So this might be a little bit of an issue to run. We are going to try it with two-track TED, and the reason I'm thinking is once that thing gets some weight into it, we might be okay. So, as you can see over here, I did attempt, it's 350 horse to run that. And you can see our Veltra here is actually only 271. So it might be able to pull it off if we need it to. But I think first we may actually try it with the John Deere. Let's go ahead here. We do, however, need... There is another deal for it. Combinations. We need to buy this here. Alright, so let's buy this. This is the spreader. There is another one for it that also cultivates. We don't want that. It's almost like this 3-point hitch is just too low to the ground. So let's try this out here. I'm a little nervous though that this maybe we'll try the Veltra first. Maybe it has enough power to run it. We'll see. It seems like it needs more. This seems like quite the heavy ordeal, but I will say we got to get this hooked up. All right, so you can see it's definitely level on this. So let me grab this and take this back to the farm here, folks. I'll be honest, I don't know that this is going to do it. It's actually just struggling driving down the road, to be honest. And that has me a little worried. We're still going to try it, but I got a feeling we're going to need two-track TED for this bad boy. Also, too, just so you guys know, I did do a couple loads of logs in between episodes because it's been a few days since we had our last video. And I did load up the sawmill. So we're actually going to be okay on that for a couple more months. One thing, though, is with the slurry adding up, we can use digestate, which is that factory heating plant uses, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to fill up on the slurry. Ooh, this thing does not... Thing is a real not a happy camper right now with this on the back. We may actually have to use two-track TED, but I want to try her out here first. Alright, so... Let's get back here in I think we have to go here, or is that manure? That's manure. Ooh. Yeah, I just realized this is struggling to pull it without anything in it and not working. Alright, so we're filling up. This should be able to hold quite a bit. Alright, so that was a quick answer. Clearly, Veltra does not have the oomph to even pull this while it's full. So we are going to go get two-track TED. You can clearly see that this thing only says 350 horse. That is not correct. Check this out. I can't even move this thing while it's full. I need like a 600 horse quad track. It took me a while to even drive it back here. So sadly, we are not even going to be able to use this guy. He is struggling on everything we do, and it looks like we made a big crappy mistake. No puns intended. Wait, all the puns intended. So let's repaint. Let's try to get all the money we can back out of this thing. I know it's full, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to take a look at some other options because I do actually want to see if we can use the slurry that we do have. I think this might be a testing episode. Um, this one requires a little less power, and it might be actually what it says. But instead of just making the mistake of buying something right away, um, we're gonna lease this. And I don't like normally leasing, but I really don't like wasting money. So on the spreader system, you can see we can have it go between 6 feet and all the way to 42. I think we're going to try it at 42 and just see what happens here. So let's lease it. If this is actually does work, we are actually going to go ahead and buy it. But I do want to lease these so I'm not making a giant mistake. This one seems much more manageable than the last one we will see. Again, oh, so it's a tractor that is having the issues. Sadly, I think the issue is actually two-track Ted because we've had a similar issue with the cedar, not nearly as bad. And sadly, if that is going to be an issue, guys, we're not going to be able to keep it. And that saddens me because I actually do like this. The good news is, however, in the shop right now is essentially a full replacement to it. Um, While I'm not super huge on this, we are actually, in fact, going to try this guy out. I don't have a name for this. I don't know. You guys will have to, um, you guys will have to come up with a name for this, I'm thinking. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to take this off. We're going to do no plate for right now. But I feel like this is good. 388 horse, so we're losing about 60 horse to two-track Ted. But if you look, we don't have anything that requires the horsepower that Ted does, because even our cedar, where is our cedar here? Oh, we gotta go down here. Even our cedar, our planter, can be run by this guy. 388 horse, 380. Two-track Ted was doing more than enough on that starter planter. We probably are gonna be good. Now, hopefully I didn't just make a giant mistake. Let's go ahead and hook this up now. This guy, you know what? This guy we might have to name Stubby. Oh, and this guy has, I guess it is pulling it a little bit better. Yeah, that's not too bad. So let's go fill this guy up. Oh, he's kind of fast too. I like this tractor. I really do. And it does seem to be pretty level. So not too bad. So let's go get this guy full. Boy, he is mean looking. Um, but we're gonna repair this guy. Oh, is he not in the slot? Let me pull him up here. And actually, that trailer is doing better on this. Even with it loaded, I did load him up. Repair, 6 grand. We'll get him fully good. And then we're going to take him up to the hay meadow. I can't believe it's like 9 minutes into the episode and we haven't done anything productive. But you can see he struggles a lot less than two-track Ted on it, even though he is a lower horsepower. So let's go up there, folks. Actually, I think we're going to call this guy Mean Green. He looks super mean. All right, so down here, as you guys can see, our pH is okay. So obviously we're going to have to do some lime spreading coming up. But our nitrogen is really bad. So we're going to turn this on. It should hopefully go. Oh my gosh. That is a. What in the world is going on? What? I ain't ever seen anything like that before. What in the world? I'm sorry, guys. I'm at a loss for words. Am I am I wrong? Did this? All right, let's turn it down. That's too much for me. All right. Did this not say it was 42 meters wide? That clearly is not 42 meters wide. Oh my God. This is gonna be what? Oh wait. Is there a all right, it's spring, right? Oh, that's why. That's so fancy. Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm so glad you were with me. I didn't even think that was the case. That is so crazy. Also, is it doing the right rate for grass? And let's turn that thing quickly, actually. Let's get that hose turned the right way. That is hilarious, guys. I'm sorry. This might be my new favorite thing. This is so cool. All right, so turn on. I'm sorry, guys. This is so cool to me. I have not used this before, and this is so cool. Oh my gosh. All right, let me play with this a little bit, see if I can come up with a little bit more on it. I'll be honest, guys. I am having way too much fun with this. Uh, I wanted a cool way to use our slurry and make the price of our field work cheaper by not having to buy solid state fertilizer. And this looks like we have found our way, except for this is so cool. We have to do a crap montage. I mean, we have to, right? I mean, we can't not do a crap montage. Now, obviously, you didn't take the nitrogen all the way where we're going to want it for every crop, but it's basically free fertilizer from our own cows. I used every little bit of it up that we had, and I did this field here, the one way over there, the one behind there, and the canola field from last time. And like I said, even though it wasn't perfect and we didn't get it all the way to we want, this crap contraption is what I'm calling it. We're gonna return, but we are definitely gonna be buying that. That was super awesome. Works super well, and we're gonna see the difference in our next episode when we go ahead and plant canola, guys. Anyway, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time, folks.